Hey guys, me and Marshall are back at it today. Last week we started setting the in play on the crank, and then also the cylinder base shims. So I'll take you through that. I'll show you the video on that. But I wanted to give you a disclaimer. The in play just kicked my arse. I just could not get that. I had it at right below 3, and then I had it right at 5. I wanted to shoot for 4. So I just kept buying these things and different sizes, and what I knew was going to fit and get me to 4, man, it just would not work. So I got my micrometer out, and I started individually checking these things one at a time. You know, I bought, one was at 32 0.32 millimeters, and it was, you know, I that's exactly what I needed, you know. And when I put it in, I had no in play at all. So I was like, what the heck? So I fought that thing, and you know, back and forth. It took me a long time. And then, actually, it took me 2 weeks, because I ordered the first set, and then I ordered more, and then I ordered more. Last one was a 34.34 millimeter, and that was where I had to have it. 32, it put me over probably 5 thousandths in play, and I just didn't want it. You know, I wanted to get at 4. I don't know why I was so anal about that, but you know, I was. Anyways, after I got my 34, I put it in, and it was down to about 2.5 thousandths. And what the heck? So I started trying to figure this thing out. I didn't have any more options. The blue ones, they're very accurate, but these were very off. The micrometer on it, 30 was at like 36, and I couldn't figure, you know, what the heck, you know. So I'm not real thrilled with where I got them. They were. I started looking, and I'm gonna try to see if you could see it in here. Okay, right there. Do you see this lip right here? When they punched them, you know, pressed them in the machine, cut them out, it blew the metal, and it made a ridge on it. So when I'm putting it in, that ridge is standing proud, and it's enough to throw me off. So I went back to my 34, the last one that I ordered, and I checked it, and it was, you know, the same exact piece. Both the outer edge and the inner were curled up. So I took my whetstone, and I actually went over it, and it was it left me at right at 3.5. No, it was right at 3. I think it's on the video, and I'll show you that shortly. But anyways, I wet stoned it and took the ridges off, and I put it in, and I got it to 4. So I'm happy with that. If you're in play, I would suggest checking that before you throw it together. I swear I put that flywheel on and off maybe 15 times. Put the gauge the gauge on there, dial indicator on there, and I would pull it, and it was it just off. So I'll go ahead and show you the process of that. I'll butcher the crap out of it to make it less than a 15-hour video. So it was a long process. It was a learning process on it. Anyways, check it out, guys. I don't do this often, but like and subscribe, share. The more I'm able to get this out there, the more people will learn that are in the same position I'm in. This is my first Type 4 building, and it's a learning process. I want to do it right. I'm doing it over and over and over again to get it right. I'm being very anal about it. It might not show in the videos, but it's not a wham bam thank you ma'am. It's taken a while. So grab your coffee, come along for the ride. Take care. To make life easier for me right now, I'm going to go ahead and set my end play or measure to order my spacers. And let's go through that. What I'll do is get my flywheel out, set it in place. Just going to get a couple of bolts on it. Yeah, I'm going to put my washer on because I don't want to scar that. Cinch that down. And I'm going to get my my gauge out. I'll attach it to the flywheel itself. And I already had it set up for a good location. And that's straight there. Straight there. Let's zero this out. And we'll pull it. So that's 51 thousandths. 51, almost 52 thousandths. Let me get a calculator out and we'll measure that, see what I need. Today I'm going to set my end play. Somehow I figured it all wrong. Which, you know, it's not a surprise to me. But I had 49 thousandths of an inch of end play. So I want to bring that down to 3 or 4 thousandths of an inch. So I got two 38 millimeters, 0.38 millimeters, and a 0.36 millimeter. So I thought that would bring it down to what I needed, which was 4.4. But that was way off. I don't understand how. So I just ordered a bunch more. I'm going to try now when I put these in and checked my end play, I was at under 3. I was a lot less than 3. It wouldn't even move. That's right, it wouldn't even move. So I took out the 36 and just put the 2 in there, and that was that moved it to 3. So with the 24, say 375. I don't understand. Anyways, I'm putting this in. I don't care. I got 2.32 millimeters and 124. That seems like it's going to work. If I could get it on there at all. Okay, let's zero this out. And let's pull this out. That don't work. All right, so that's at 11. So I'm going to change that to a 30 instead of the 24. Let's see what that does. Zero that out. Let's pull it. Okay, that's at 5.5. And that's still too much for me. I want to go 4. So that was ouch. So that was a 32, 30. 32, 32, 30. So if I go 24, 38, 38, 36. So I want to go, I'll swap this 32 out for the 36. Let's see what that does. How did that happen? It's at 7 now. And I just took out a 30 for a 30, a 32 for a 36. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Marshall. Oh, buddy. What you doing? 36. That should have worked. Okay, I'm going to switch a 32 for a 38. Let's try that. Okay. Seven. $38. 32. And 32. 38, 38. I'll try 24 this time. Six. Six. God bless it. There's no way. You know what? This has to be wrong. Has to be. This is not a 36. So I'm back at 6 now. I'm going to put a 32 in there. There's 3. below 3 though. I want 4. I want 4. Well, okay, I have a 30. All right, last one. Five. Oh, I don't want 5, I want 4. All right, well, I was racking my brains out here trying to figure out how I could possibly get those calculations on the end play that far off. I ordered what I thought was the correct size, and this is what threw me off. This is a .35 36, and it's 38. Now these are 32, and there's 32, both of them. Now this one is a 24, and it's actually a little bigger. I mean, that's you can't count that. So I grabbed a 35 feeler gauge, 35, 34, 35. So I did order a 34, and we'll see what that is, because I don't like it. It's too close to 5. So when I get that, I'm going to put that in there, and we'll see what it turns out to be. There's almost 4. That's it. I did it. Keeping it. I'm done. Anybody needs some in-play shims? Let me know.